Hello everybody, my name is Augustine and I'm from Academy Boston, AP Environmental class. So today I will explain what a desert biome is and show some examples over here. So I will first start to explain by giving a definition of what is a biome. Biome is an area that has a certain kind of climate and certain kinds of living things. And what is a desert? Desert are areas where evaporation rate is greater than precipitation rate. Okay, over here the formula is that Im equals to 100s minus 60d over n. What is that? This is a formula proposed by Thornwaite, and Im is a moisture index actually, and S is the surplus, D is the deficiency rate, and N is the amount of the water needed by the biome. So, for example, the desert of Israel has a moisture index of between minus 60 to minus 40. So you can deduce that the desert in Israel is very, very dry and arid. So, now I will talk about the location of all the deserts. The desert, as you see on this map, cover 20% of the land mass and are not randomly distributed around the globe. I will explain it later. And also, I will say that not all deserts are very hot. For example, the desert in Antarctica and Arctic Circle can be very cold. Actually, they can be snowfall, and there will be a breeze over there. So it can go to degrees where the water freezes. And deserts exist on every continent except for Europe, where the video taker Dima is come from. Ukraine. And now I will explain and show that there are 4 types of region that deserts are likely to exist. As you see from this diagram here, I show all of the latitude, 6 degrees, 30 degrees, equator, 30 degrees and 60 degree latitude. What do you mean by latitude? It's a degree how high you are from the origin of the field. For example, I can explain that by saying that here the origin is over here. So the degree formed by the origin to the equator is 0 degrees, and here is 30 degrees, and here is 60 degrees. So this is what latitude actually means. So high pressure areas such as high subpolar pressure area, high subtropical pressure area, high subtropical pressure area, low subpolar pressure area, high polar pressure area can cause desert. See, 60 degrees, you can cross over here, cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deserts. 30 degrees, 1 equator, 1, 2, 30 degrees, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 60 degrees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 deserts. And secondly, deserts are likely to form over the mountain areas. What do you mean by mountain areas? Here's a diagram to explain. The wind flows from the ocean to inland range. It's called coastal range, and the mountain over here is called Sierra Nevada range, is an example in America. So the wind is trapped over here, and wet air cannot go out beyond across the mountain. So what can cross is only dry air. So that the Great Basin over here can be very dry. and so a desert can be formed. Usually, this kind of desert is called rain shadow desert. And also, thirdly, desert can be formed in coastal areas. It seems contradictory that a desert is formed next to an ocean, but actually it's not. It's not the truth. Because cold coastal waters does not evaporate easily and can even remove moisture from atmosphere. And the fourth regions that the desert is likely to occur is inland areas. Look at Gobi Desert, Sahara, Great Basin, and Great Victoria. They are interiors of large continental land, and the masses are much drier from the coast. Now, I will talk about the characteristics of all deserts. Deserts are defined by precipitation, but not the climate. It's not described by how hot they are, how the temperature will change in the day and night, but by the precipitation. And by general, all desert has a well-drained soil with very little organic matter in it. And almost all deserts have limited diversity of life in both plants and animals. And here is an example. This is the desert area. And on the y-axis, it shows how many inches of rainfall throughout the year. It's the desert is here, Greenland is over here, rainforest is over here, taiga is over here, and temperate forest is over here, and tundra is over here. So that desert is almost in the most dry, in the driest biomes in the world. And hence, the soil in the desert can be explained by this diagram. Here's the parent materials that form the desert, and here is the soil that is thick and dry, containing clay, calcium carbonate, and other soluble salts. And over here in the thin layer, it is a thin humus mineral mixture. And now I will talk about the type of desert. There are three types of desert: tropical zone desert, temperate zone desert, and cold desert. You can see that tropical zone desert is has a higher temperature throughout the years compared to temperate zone and cold desert. And the precipitation and rainfall is concentrated in the winter time, while the rainfall in temperate zone is distributed all around the year, and cold desert is also distributed all around the years. And what's the difference between tropical zone desert and cold desert is the mean monthly temperature. In the winter time, cold desert can be below the temperature can be fall below -10 degrees. But in the winter time, in tropical zone, it only falls to 20 degrees. And now I will talk about the interaction in the desert. There are three types of interaction: mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism. What do I mean by mutualism? I will give an example. Woodpeckers feed on the insect and parasite that harm the cactus. The cactus benefits by getting groomed, and woodpecker benefit from getting food. So each species benefits the others. But in commensalism, cactus wren, a bird, benefit by building nests and raises its young in cactus. But cactus is unaffected. In this case, one species is benefit from the others, but the others is unaffected. In parasitism, For example, a host coyote is harmed from a flea, the parasite, and the flea will benefit because it gets nutrients. And after explaining all of this amazing geological, biological information of desert biome, I will talk about the human impact on the desert biome. First of all, overgrazing destroys vegetation, and also the off-road vehicles around the desert area will also destruct its vegetation. Secondly, because irrigation with large volume of water, the salt will accumulate as water evaporated. So it's a process called salinization, and it limits the crop production. And thirdly, because most deserts are not populated and there are limited water over there, so underground nuclear testing and toxic storage can disrupt the system actually. After all the information given on the board and explained by myself, I hope you guys can enjoy these videos. Thank you for your time.